Welcome back to Bike Culture Hub. The 2025 Honda VTX 1800 is not just a motorcycle, it's a rolling monument to raw power, timeless style, and engineering that doesn't flinch at modern expectations. For fans of torque-rich cruisers, the VTX 1800 has always occupied a special place, and with the 2025 iteration, Honda hasn't just revived a legend, they've refined it. On this episode of Bike Culture Hub, we're diving deep into what makes the 2025 Honda VTX 1800 an absolute titan on two wheels, exploring its thunderous heart, sleek sculpted body, and the kind of road presence that turns every ride into a cinematic experience. From the moment you lay eyes on the new VTX 1800, you feel its weight, not just the literal mass, but the weight of legacy. Honda has managed to blend nostalgia with contemporary attitude in a way that very few bikes can. The long, low profile immediately draws your attention. Its stance screams power. The broad tank is muscular and sculpted, blending seamlessly into the comfortable leather saddle that invites long-haul rides. Unlike many modern cruisers that flirt with unnecessary flamboyance, the VTX 1800 remains clean, bold, and striking in its simplicity. Matte finishes and subtle chrome highlights balance aggression with sophistication. Underneath that imposing exterior lies the real star, an 1,795 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled V-twin engine that's more beast than machine. Honda's engineering mastery is on full display here. This V-twin doesn't just look good, it delivers. With a claimed 109 horsepower and a monstrous 124 lb-ft of torque, the VTX 1800 isn't about peaky performance curves or screaming redlines. It's about that instant, explosive, seat-of-your-pants torque delivery that comes the moment you twist the throttle. You can feel it from the very first gear, powerful, guttural, and ever so smooth. The engine is mated to a 5-speed transmission that's been tuned for smooth engagement and a satisfying mechanical feel. The gear ratios have been optimized to give you just the right amount of grunt in every gear, whether you're cruising at 60 miles per hour or powering through a winding back road. The clutch pull is surprisingly light for such a big machine, and shifting is buttery and precise. Honda's legendary reliability is evident here. Everything just works, and it works well, every single time. The ride quality is another highlight. A massive cruiser like this isn't expected to handle like a sport bike, but the VTX 1800 rides with confidence and grace. The double cradle steel frame offers exceptional rigidity and weight distribution, giving the bike a stable footprint at all speeds. Up front, there's a robust 45mm inverted fork with 130mm of travel, while the rear gets dual shocks with preload adjustability, allowing you to dial in comfort whether you're riding solo or two-up with full saddlebags. The suspension soaks up road imperfections with ease while keeping the ride planted and predictable, even at higher speeds. Braking performance is equally impressive, thanks to dual 310mm discs up front with powerful 4-piston calipers and a 316mm disc at the rear. Honda's combined braking system with optional ABS ensures you never feel out of control, even when coming to a quick stop from high speeds. For a motorcycle that weighs just over 770 pounds wet, the braking setup inspires a surprising amount of confidence. The 2025 VTX 1800 isn't just built to perform, it's built to endure. Every component feels premium, from the switchgear to the fuel cap. The fit and finish are quintessential Honda, precise, solid, and durable. The analog digital instrument cluster mounted above the tank has been given a modern update without losing its old-school charm. It offers everything from speed and RPM to fuel gauge, trip meters, gear indicator, and a discreet but effective navigation display through Honda's smartphone integration system. Speaking of tech, the bike now supports full Bluetooth connectivity, allowing riders to sync their smartphones for music, calls, and turn-by-turn directions. There's also a USB-C charging port tucked under the left side cover for convenience. Lighting has been upgraded across the board. Full LED headlamp, tail lamp, and turn signals not only add to the bike's visibility but also sharpen its presence. The headlamp design is especially noteworthy. A circular retro-style housing with a crisp white LED halo gives the VTX 1800 a distinct face that's as functional as it is fierce. Honda also includes a keyless ignition system and a built-in security alarm, features that were once rare in this segment but are now becoming essentials. Comfort hasn't been sacrificed in the pursuit of power and aesthetics. The riding position is wide and relaxed, with forward-mounted foot controls and a pull-back handlebar that places you in an upright yet commanding stance. The seat, while minimalist in appearance, is incredibly supportive and is designed to accommodate both daily commutes and long-distance rides with ease. For riders who want to take things further, Honda offers a host of official accessories: windshields, sissy bars, saddlebags, and even touring seats, all seamlessly integrated with the bike's design language. Another aspect where the VTX 1800 shines is sound. The stock exhaust note is deep, thunderous, and immensely satisfying. It rumbles like a true cruiser should, not obnoxious, but rich with character. For those who want a bit more bark, Honda has partnered with aftermarket legends like Vance and Heinz to offer custom exhaust options that unlock even more of the VTX's vocal potential. Fuel efficiency isn't the main priority on a bike of this size and class, but Honda has still managed to strike a respectable balance. You're looking at an average of around 40 miles per gallon in mixed conditions, and with a 5.5-gallon fuel tank, you're looking at solid range between fill-ups. This makes it surprisingly viable for long road trips without constant stops. The engine's refined fuel injection system ensures efficient combustion and responsive throttle mapping at any elevation or temperature. The pricing of the 2025 Honda VTX 1800 starts at around $17,999 for the base trim, with the higher-spec Touring variant coming in around $20,499. That pricing places it squarely in the heavyweight cruiser segment, competing with offerings from Harley-Davidson, Indian, and Yamaha. But what sets the VTX apart is its no-nonsense approach. It's a straightforward powerhouse that doesn't rely on gimmicks to impress. It's the kind of machine that speaks with actions, not just aesthetics. In terms of customization, the VTX 1800 offers massive potential. Honda has engineered the frame and mounts with modularity in mind, making it easier for custom shops and DIY enthusiasts to tweak everything from handlebars to tail sections. Whether you're going for a slammed bagger look or a stripped-down muscle cruiser, this bike can be your canvas. One of the unique selling points of the 2025 VTX 1800 is its balance of heritage and modernity. It's not trying to be a retro throwback, nor is it pretending to be a cutting-edge techno marvel. Instead, it acknowledges its roots, the classic cruiser DNA, while embracing the conveniences and expectations of today's riders. This isn't a beginner's bike. It's a big, heavy, torque-hungry beast that demands a certain level of skill and confidence. But if you're the kind of rider who appreciates controlled aggression, who likes to feel the rumble in your chest as much as the wind in your face, then the VTX 1800 was built for you. At the end of the day, the 2025 Honda VTX 1800 is more than just a motorcycle. It's an experience. It's a statement. It's a machine that brings back the kind of visceral, analog joy that made so many of us fall in love with riding in the first place. That wraps up today's deep dive review here on Bike Culture Hub. Let us know what you think of the all-new VTX 1800 in the comments below. Would you ride one, or are you more into stripped-down bobbers or high-tech cruisers? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss another ride through motorcycle greatness. Ride safe, ride free, and as always, keep the culture alive.